Are you ready for the finals? I hope you are. I am not, because I can't even explain what to expect from these guys. Their play has been the best, and we have seen all sorts of weird stuff that has came out of their minds today in the form of pure Starcraft 2 ownage and wreckage, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's introduce them and let's give them a shout out. Here in the right corner of this map that I forgot the name of, it is Tefel.
And in the bottom left corner of our screen, we have the ever good purple Terran, GoOdy.
Yeah, goody goodness. So, why is GoOdy... What? Did he... What? Why is he not producing workers? What is he doing?
Something strange is going on here.
Oh... He skipped
this is
like
GoOdy, so
2 worker production
assume
cycles?
that it's intentional.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage of the game... Yeah.
What is he doing?
At this stage of the game, it would be extremely rare to make a mistake like that. A blunder. So,
A really fast Reapers, maybe?
Maybe. Maybe he just went to have a coffee break. I'm not sure. So let's see. As you can see, both of these guys have checked each other's profiles to know every single detail of their lives. What is GoOdy doing on... What on earth is going on 2 barracks? Why did he delay the worker production though? Was that a mistake after all? I don't know. It's strange, man. Something's going on.
Oh. It's
Okay.
a super long play. Well, we got the 2 barracks coming up, and he's going for, yeah, it is Reapers. Some fast Reaper play against Zerg. Brings me back to the old days of 5 racks Reaper against Zerg. It was nearly unstoppable.
Oh yeah,
it was ridiculous amounts of fun. Back
in the early days of Wings of Liberty, Reaper play was so... Oh, a very nice move by Tefel, morphing this into a spine crawler, saving that drone. That's kind of sweet. He cares for every single worker.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, he's gonna continue to crank out those Reapers 2 at a time and maybe take an expansion in a bit. The cool thing about Reapers is that they're very gas heavy very early, so you can use them to build up your mineral resources and then take an expansion.
I think that was... Yeah, so he didn't do a mistake, now I get it. He didn't do a mistake, but since Reapers are so gas heavy and he wanted to have them earlier on, he in fact made a calculation, okay, I'm going to delay my worker production so I have enough minerals for 2 barracks and a faster gas, because normally you take gas around 14 after you build barracks, and by cutting his worker production he was able to do that faster, and after that he resumed the worker production. And that's it. Mystery solved.
We've solved the mystery.
Yeah! I'm Watson, by the way.
We do have 4 Reapers now.
And wow, with the superior positioning, he may be able to deal a lot of damage here. A very good play by GoOdy, and GoOdy wasn't really known for any harassment style of a play earlier on. And as you can see, the Reaper healing abilities are just, oh my god, they just carry a healing potion with them, to be honest, and and they use whenever they feel like it's okay. And oh, a nice round, very good by Tefel, and this is one of the reasons why Reapers no longer have the vision up the hill. Not losing too many of them, very nice micro with these very cocky units. GoOdy is doing a very good job.
Yep, and he switched over to Marine production now, so we're going to see this kind of stabilize. His command center is finished, and he's going into his factory tech, but a lot of damage is getting done by these Reapers, so...
Oh, this has been so good. Did you see that? One Reaper jumped up, and the rest of them were just anticipating at the bottom to try and to start shooting. that is the type of stuff I want to see in a beta, and I just regret that it's so far into the beta right now, and we'll be having a 2-week cool-off period before we have the Heart of the Swarm itself. And
how far away is that? How many more weeks do I have of Heart of the Swarm beta?
It is until the March 1st. On the March 1st, we would have the 6th edition of Master Cup, but we will not. We will have to say, oh my god, we're having a break for 2 weeks now until the Heart of the Swarm launches. And these Reapers have dealt so much damage. Workers lost is 4. However, if we take a look at the losses, Zerg has lost nearly 1,500 resources, while the Terran has not. And dear Julius Brain, who is hosting this game, I think you should be in the game if you pay attention, otherwise you're just slowing it. So please stay focused. Don't lose it, mate. We're nearly done. And Reapers...
yes, goody. I'm sorry, go for it.
Reapers still doing a ton of damage to the workers. Tefel is trying to surround them, but with their fast movement speed, he is really not able to. And behind that, GoOdy is taking an expansion, calls down some mules. We're still not seeing the times where mules arrive in limousines. Maybe that will be a custom skin for a mule, I don't know. What would I know? I'm a caster. And GoOdy now is probably going to play defensive, but then I'm not sure he has to really. With such an extensive damage he has dealt, it's kind of okay.
Yeah, and the Zerg player still hasn't taken a 3rd base, and the Terran's on 3 command centers, so the economic advantage is going to be in the hands of the Terran. Until that happens, this map is, in my opinion, kind of difficult to take a 3rd base. You do have the collapsible rocks to protect the lower ground 3rd base, but you have many entrances into that base, as well as the other 3rd base you could take is very open. We're having to push across the map. One siege tank, which of course has siege mode because you don't have to research it. This is going to be kind of rough, I feel. If he gets into a good position here, this is a really nice place for a siege tank.
Yeah, just
just out of range.
Oh,
oh.
A slight misclick. What I wanted to remind you guys is that the winner of this will also not only get $75, he will also get a chance to participate in a King of the Mound style of weekly show matches we do every Wednesday from now on, and there you have a chance to win additional $65. So by winning this, whoever wins is not only securing himself some nice bucks right now, he's also securing himself a chance to win even more money next week.
And we are seeing that 3rd base finally taken down. In the meantime, Zerglings and Roaches knocking down another attack path into the potential 3rd of GoOdy. But
And also,
like he's gonna be
I think one of our viewers has made a great comment that this faked aggression has forced off so many units from Tefel, and that's exactly right. Tefel has not been producing workers when he should. He saw, you know, this small force and he just overproduced units. The question is, will GoOdy have enough to deal with what he has caused? He may be thinking, oh my god, I have created a monster. But the question is, will the monster be dangerous enough to kill off GoOdy, or will GoOdy just hold still?
Yeah, right now it's at least preventing him from taking, moving out and taking his 3rd expansion. He's pretty locked down in a defensive posture, which will allow the Zerg to take this. Oh, what a cool trick! Look at the 3rd base of the Zerg. He mined a bunch of gas so that and he's waiting outside of the base with it, so that way he can return all of the gas early.
Yeah, but he delayed it so much now that it wasn't worth it.
It would have been if he pulled it off. That's pretty neat. In any case, that's kind of cool. I'm definitely gonna be using that in the future.
Yeah, so even though Starcraft 2 is a pretty old game, for all of you kids who think that a longevity of a game should be around 1 year or even shorter than that, even though this game is pretty old in your terms, it still has new tricks up his sleeve. Each day we watch more games.
There's almost always something to be figured out. That's part of the
And that is
the fun
awesome.
of Starcraft.
Yeah, exactly. That is awesome about this game. Or should I say splendid or marvelous or outstanding about this game. There is always something new that you can invent that no one has ever thought about before. And now GoOdy no longer faking aggression, he's going for it right now. These swarm hosts without the upgrades for the duration of how long do these locusts last will not be so strong. And Tefel has already 3 of them. Will that be enough? It doesn't seem so. He just needs
Such
to
a strong army, the Hellbat Marine tank. Moving out onto the creep. Not clearing out the creep tumors just yet, but he's not really in a position to be killed by anything. Really.
And we have a challenge from one of our viewers saying Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? What the hell was that? Is that even a real word? I don't think so.
That's a real word. That's a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's an actual word.
Oh my god, you need to teach me that.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's you know Mary Poppins?
Yeah.
You know that movie?
Yeah.
It's from that movie.
Ah, fancy.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I know Mary Pippin though. For sure. But he just smoked weed in Lord of the Rings universe, and that wasn't something that people read into too much. And then GoOdy setting up a huge contain here, 2 giant groups of siege tanks, a very precise way of setting them up, and a bunch of marines trying to defend that. And this time I think GoOdy has it. GoOdy has the basics of defending against swarm hosts. With his extreme and superior positioning, he is just able to deal with all of the locusts that are thrown at his direction.
Yeah, he's got way too many tanks right now to be bothered at all by these swarm hosts. The roaches are going to come in. Oh, they're not going to come in. The roaches are going to try to make a hero move, but it's not going to work out.
No, well, but then I kind of get a sense that GoOdy's army is kind of wearing off. The question is, who wears off first? So now is, you know, if you have been using cheap Chinese siege tanks, this is the time where you can regret that, because they will wear off faster. So you should invest in good old American or good old European products. Remember that, guys.
That's right.
Just a joke. And then GoOdy, the question is, what is his follow-up? He has secured a third. He's just sending more and more siege tanks. This huge wave of locusts just gets destroyed every time. They don't even manage to reach the line of the siege tanks, which is pretty damn sweet. And it seems GoOdy has.
We even have widow mines coming in on the splash damage now, so.
Yeah, so GoOdy, yeah, I would say that GoOdy has this game. It's difficult to imagine what could Tefel do right now. He's going for Vipers, he already has 1, and he may try to go for some siege tank kills, but I don't think that will happen.
It's definitely pretty difficult. In the meantime, GoOdy is taking the map. He's got 2 expansions coming up right now.
And making tanks so surprising.
Yeah, well, you know, like you said before, he's the Panzer General. That's what he does.
Yeah, our viewers are very cheeky today. These comments are not even mine. I stole them from a very cheeky viewer. So, Tefel trying to defend this. Normally he wouldn't be able to hold up, but with so many swarm hosts he's just okay. And we still don't know what the outcome of this is going to be. Oh, and he loses the 3rd base. I think that's a big tell of telling who is in favor here. Now,
yeah, we have really patient play out of GoOdy. He so slowly moved in position to take out that 3rd. No big overcommit, no moving all of his siege tanks at one time.
He's only moving siege tanks when we are not looking, so, you know, whenever you see a siege tank, you say, oh, look, did you see that siege tank? And you point out to a friend, he looks, and there is no longer a siege tank there. It's one of these movie situations where you are just not able to spot where something is moving. This is how slow GoOdy is with his siege tanks, and also how precise.
Yeah, you know, he's got a film editing crew to make sure that, you know, the green screen goes in front of the tank moves, green screen comes up, bam, it's moving siege and nobody knows. Nobody knows at all.
We will have an SFX.
Oh, it's GG. It's GG.
I was just waiting when does the SFX truck arrive, and all of these guys will spill out of it and try to put some fire bombs somewhere else to drag our attention while GoOdy rearranges his sweet line of siege tanks. Well, anyway, very well played. This is an example of how can you counter. How you can counter. Ah, haha! I got a hang of it. Yes! My God, I nailed it. Of how you can counter the swarm hosts. And the joke we have with the jack attack is, you know, what is the difference of saying when would you like or when you would like? And I couldn't remember which one of them is the correct way of saying it in a specific situation until Jack kindly explained to me and said, "Oh, you're such a dumb boy."
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, I know. You're too good to say that.
No, it wouldn't be very diplomatic of me, would it? No.
Yeah, that would break your diplomatic karma.
And I can't do that. Can't have that. No, absolutely not.
Your reputation is on the line. Okay, so next map we'll have 1-0 for GoOdy. The prize pool right now, the money that these guys are fighting for is $100 total. And also the right to participate in the show match next week. If the winner decides not to participate, that right, of course, will go to the one who has placed second. But still, having additional chance of winning a nice pool of money just for playing a show match is quite sweet, in my opinion. So anyway, guys, and someone says, "How dare you make mistakes when speaking a foreign language?" Yeah, it's very sweet of you. I will remember your nickname. Where was that ban button? We need to call Van Helsing.
I've actually never heard of that one before.
Ah, that's because I invented it, really.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
Go call Van Helsing.
Yeah,
you have to get a mod. You have to get a mod that makes a Twitch account called Van Helsing. You have to do it.
We have that.
Oh, that is so perfect.
Yeah. So we invented it back in the days when we were doing the Polish streams, and we thought, you know, Banhammer, everyone knows that. Van Helsing, yeah, that's something that no one knows. So Van Helsing got invented, and we even have one of the viewers did a very nice mock-up painting of my wife wearing the Van Helsing hat and the crossbow and all of that, and used the same font under that, and then we have a picture saying Van Helsing with my wife on it. She's the Van Helsing. I never ban people. I'm too kind for that. I love you guys. It's
same here.
Yeah, the evil is lurking somewhere there. And remember, she can't cook. Okay, do we have everyone in the lobby? Yes, we do. Good luck, guys. The second game is up, and it's loading. And someone says you'll be making your own dinner all week after that. Doesn't surprise me, and tell you what, I already make my dinners all the time, so no change, you know. I can joke about her cooking as much as I want, and it will not change a single thing in my life. That's it. That's how our relationship works. Okay, let's get to the game number 2. Here we are. It is the finals of Jäger's Master Cup, the 4th edition, and I'm glad to be here with you guys. It's the 4th time we're doing this, and there's a lot more coming from where this got from. Here in the top right corner we have Tefel spawning as the green Zerg.
And with his usual tanky, widow miney, reapery goodness is the purple Terran GoOdy.
Yeah, I never can tell purple from pink. I'm one of these. How you say? It's too late
Colorblind.
for me to inventing words like that. But I'm one of the color difference blind people.
Colorblind, yeah.
I know that there is such a thing as color blind, but I'm only blind to differences between purple and pink, also to white and creamy. I'm basically blind to all the colors that women are aware of, because they can make up such a huge range of colors. Didn't you experience that before? You ask, oh,
no,
what sort of a color
sure.
is that? Oh, that's cream. What? It's white. No, it's cream. No, it's white.
Oh, cream is different than white. White is very different than cream.
Oh my god, you're
like,
a woman.
Teal is very different than... No.
No, teal is blue. Purple is pink. I mean, I can...
Purple is pink and teal is blue. Yegwin 2013. Purple is pink, teal is blue.
I can distinguish only between 5 colors. That's good old-fashioned red, good old-fashioned blue, good old-fashioned green. Sometimes I can tell yellow, but basically besides that I only have black and white. So if you don't describe a color to me in RGB range, it's you know, one of the basics. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm a very simple man.
Well, you know, that's you know, very good to be a simple kind of man. People will write songs about you maybe in the future or in the past.
The one who didn't see any colors, he was the Yegwan, his name also was. I run out of rhymes and this is how this song ends. That was so bad. I shouldn't have. Yeah, I shouldn't have attempted that. But hopefully, some people will make fun of me in the internet, and this is how I introduced even more good into this world.
That's right. The more people that you make laugh, the more endorphins are. Oh, he saves it again.
So good.
Spine crawler. I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think a Reaper deals enough damage to kill a spine crawler when it's building.
No, he doesn't have grenades anymore. So even if you have, you know, Batman-like reflexes and you shoot out immediately at that spine crawler, that's still not enough. Reaper only deals 4 damage with a shot.
Yeah.
So you would have to predict. You would have to predict that he will place down that spine crawler, already queue up the attack, and then click at the exact second that the spine crawler goes up.
Yeah, and I mean, 1 worker killed, I think it was. Yeah, and Daybreak, not really a great map for Reapers. Nice that he tried it, but I really think he's, I don't know, he might be pushing his luck with this, really just throwing in another Reaper into the mix here.
Yeah.
Very difficult to get in and out of this base.
By the way, one of the guys at the chat says he's colorblind and he has a problem in Dota 2. In fact, I think Dota 2 has introduced a colorblind mode recently. Also, you can edit the settings of the team colors in your files. So even though I made fun of colorblind people, sorry, not even of colorblind people, I made fun of myself. This is hopefully a way to help you. Now there's one more hilarious comment. Yegwen is the best, better than the rest, and one day soon he will touch a breast.
Well, you know, all 3 of those things rhyme. Yep. Yeah, they all rhyme.
Oh my god. Guys, you are... Sometimes I think you are the best, but when I read something like that, I just have to remind myself, why am I doing this? But then let's get back to the game itself, guys. GoOdy with some siege tanks. Sorry, siege tanks. Why am I calling
Hellbats?
Siege tanks? Yeah, Hellbats, and a good bunch of Marines. 1 single Reaper veteran that has kept standing. And this actually looks quite strong. 12 Zerglings are
really
on the way, but
GoOdy.
are the Zerglings an answer to Hellbats? see how professionally diplomatic that was.
Very good.
Yeah.
You know, I think the Zergans is gonna have a hard time getting close to the Hellbats. Oh, and all of these drones. Oh my god. Go through the car wash.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And while we were joking around, the second game has happened, and it has happened oh so quickly. And GoOdy is the winner of Jäger's Master Cup number 4. Kinda unexpected turn of events. Not that GoOdy wasn't a strong candidate, but I was expecting this game to drag for a little bit longer. Although, altogether, I enjoyed every single second of casting this tournament. It has been splendid, marvelous, jolly good, instead of awesome. So, that's it, guys. Remember to follow us. We will having more and more of this stuff every week. Also, if you leave a comment on Team Liquid, then you enter the pool of people among which we will try to draw. No, we will not try. We will draw every month a prize, which is Heart of the Swarm copy itself for you or one of your friends if you want to drag even more people into the StarCraft 2 universe. So I hope you enjoyed this. Jack, it has been, I think, our best cast so far.
Absolutely, we're only getting better.
Yeah, we're only getting better. And, you know, soon we'll be off the scales. But for now, everyone, thank you very much. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the games as much as we enjoyed casting them. And I hope you don't mind our ballsiness with our jokes. Yeah. So
or our redundantness. Also, watch out for that.
And the awesomeness and you know, the repeatedness and
yeah. Very meta.
Yeah, very meta. Okay, so someone on the chat is saying, well, wasn't this best of 5? No, it wasn't. We decided we had such long games that the finals are best of 3, and the players were made aware of that beforehand. So it's not like we just got 2-0 for GoOdy and told Tefel, yeah, this was best of 3, so see you later. No. This was agreed with the players, and yeah, on the bracket it says it's best of 5, but we agreed on best of 3 with the players because it has been a pretty long run today for tonight for them. And enough of this babbling. It's time to go and play some PlayStation, I guess, with my brother.
Or some Starcraft.
Nah, PlayStation is the choice for tonight. We'll be trying to finish Killzone 3 on co-op.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. Playing co-op games beats everything, especially if you're playing with my bro.
That's awesome. You have a good time.
And my wife not being able to cook is still a fact. So enough of joking around. So thank you very much for watching. Take good care and see you on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. See you on Wednesday when we'll have a show match. Bye bye.